Some dirt.
I don't know if I'm pushing it. Okay, so when it says solve the right triangle, you're finding all the missing pieces. Okay? So if this is what I'm given, then my missing pieces are big B, big C. The big letters, capital letters, stand for angles, lowercase stand for sides. Then I also need side A and side C. Okay, well which one's given to you already that you should know? Out of all four of these?
C.
C, right? If it's a right angle, how many degrees is a right angle? Okay, so if you leave this one off, that's fine. Alright, so B would be the easiest thing, capital B would be the easiest thing to find. Because how many degrees are in a triangle? 180. So if you take 180 minus 90 minus 34.2, that's going to give you the angle of angle B. So 55.8. Okay, now I'm going to label what everything is that we were given. Okay, so do you want to find side A or do you want to find side C? A? Okay, so if I want to find A and I have this angle, I have the adjacent and this would be the opposite. What goes with it? Sine, cosine, or tangent? Tangent, because tangent's equal to opposite over adjacent. Good. So if I take the tangent of 34.2 degrees, that's equal to A over 19.4. Okay, then how would you solve for A?
Multiply by 19.4.
Multiply by 19.4. Okay, do you remember last year when you watched the Get Triggy with It video?
Yes.
Okay, if it says, what do you do? Like, I forget to say, but like multiply.
If it's high, multiply. If it's slow,
Switch it, you know? Okay? So, that's high, so we're going to multiply. Now, make sure your calculator's in degrees. So you would just do tangent of 34.2 degrees, and you're going to multiply by 19.4. Anything that doesn't come out perfectly, round to 2 decimal places. So you should get 13.18. And I hope you're doing these with me so you can make sure you know how to do it. Okay, then what do you do once you have 2 sides of a right triangle? Find the third side. The diagram there, good. So I have 13.18 squared plus 19.4 squared, and that equals C squared. Now after you find 13.18 squared plus 19.4 squared, you have to, that's not the answer, you have to take the square root. So this is 550.0724. That's C squared. So to find C, you do the square root. Since we're doing triangles, everything's positive. So you get 23.45. And since C is your right angle, you don't have to put C in there if you don't want to. Capital C. Everybody good on that? Yes? Okay. Alright, so the same thing on number 2. I just want to make sure you guys remember how to do degrees and minutes. So I have to find angle B. We already know angle C is 90, so I'm going to write it if you can. We need to find side A and side B. Okay, so how did you find side B? Or not side B, sorry, angle B.
Take 180 minus 90 minus 12 degrees and 15 minutes.
Okay, so you can put it as 77.75 degrees, or if you want to convert it to degrees, minutes, and seconds, that would be 77 degrees, 45 minutes. Either way is fine. Does everybody remember how to do degrees, minutes, and seconds? It's like right next to your arrow. Okay, so if I was given angle A, and I'm given the hypotenuse, okay, do you want to find side A or side B first? Okay. Side A, okay, so this would be opposite in hypotenuse, so which trig function goes with that? Sine, good, so I have sine 12 degrees, 15 minutes equals opposite, so that'd be A over hypotenuse, or 30.5. And then to solve for A, multiply both sides by 430.5. So you get 91.34? That you guys got? Okay, then use your Pythagorean theorem. So I have 91.34 squared plus b squared is 430.5 squared. So after you figure out what these are, you're going to subtract this one, and then you're going to do this square root. Okay, so you get 420.70. Feel okay on those? Alright, the only thing I want to do before we do the story problems, if you're trying to find an angle, like you're only given one, you have to go backward. Let's say you're given sine, and I'm given 3/4. How do I find the angle? This is like the whole reason why we did yesterday's assignment.
Inverse sign.
Okay, inverse sine. Okay, so when you want to find the angle, that's when you're doing the inverse. So this would be sine inverse of 3/4. That's how you find an angle. Okay, so anytime, if this would be your scenario where you're not given any angles, you have to work backwards, this is how you do it. Okay, that's why we did arc sines, arc cosines yesterday. Everybody's good on that? Okay, story problems. Number 3, a safety regulation states that the maximum angle of elevation for a rescue ladder is 72 degrees. A fire department's longest ladder is 110 feet. What is the maximum safe rescue height? Okay, all of these are right triangles. You don't have to draw a picture. I just think it makes it easier if you do. Okay, so we have, where's our ladder? Like, where would the ladder be located? Side on the bottom, side on top of the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, okay? And I hope you've ever been rescued from a ladder. When they rescue it, they lean it against the building. So this is like your building, and this would be like the ground. Okay, so it says that the maximum angle for elevation is 72 degrees. Okay, it's angled off the ground, so this would be your angle. longest side I have is 110 feet. So my hypotenuse is my ladder. So that's 110 feet. Okay, we want to find the maximum safe rescue height. Do you rescue on the ground or do you rescue in a building off the ladder? In a building, so that's your area. Okay, so this is my angle. I have opposite and hypotenuse. So what goes with opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So I have sine 72 equals x over 110. And then to solve this, I would just multiply both sides by 110. Okay, I need a label because it's a story problem, so what would my label be? So maximum safe rescue height would be 104.62 feet. Everybody good on that one? Okay, where's the horizon? Okay, it's on the ground. So when you're talking about the sun or anything you're talking about where it says the word horizon, when you're looking at your triangle, that's the angle that it makes with the ground. So this angle is 20 degrees. Okay, so we're talking about the horizon, talking about the ground. Okay, the length of a shadow, which one would be your shadow, bottom, side, or hypotenuse? The bottom. You don't see your shadow in the air. See it on the ground, okay? Length of a shadow cast by a building is what you're trying to find, so this would be x. And I know my building is 600 feet tall, so is that hypotenuse, or is that the one up and down?
Up and down.
Up and down, good. So the building, which is 600 feet. Okay, so I have my angle, adjacent and opposite. So this was adjacent and opposite.
Tangent.
Tangent. So tangent 20 degrees was opposite over adjacent. And this is the one like it's down low, switch it, you know, from the video. You guys all watched that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mathematically, okay, so how you would solve it, it's going to be 600 over tangent 20 degrees. Okay, here's how it works mathematically. Get rid of the denominator, you multiply by x. So then you have x tangent of 20 degrees plus 600. And then you divide by tangent of 20 degrees. Which is the same thing as doing the shortcut. Okay, that's just, this is how it algebraically works. You just remember if the variable's on bottom, switch it with the other side. Save you some time. So your answer would be 1,648.49 feet. All right, that'll get you all the way through 359.